With it fit, with it fit. Yeah. There we go. Grand Rising, my beautiful collective. How you been? So maybe this is what you karmics wanted the collective to experience. Imprisonment of the mind. Oh dearie me. It's funny how people like to deflect misdirected blame. You can't blame the collective for actions you took. You cannot blame the collective for whatever it is you experience in the form of karma. It is what it is. So, the attempts to do your big one, yeah, just kind of exploded massively, didn't it? Or you didn't get the result you was looking for. Some of you are getting exposed in ways you never comprehended or even thought could happen. But hey ho. So you thought, I know. Let's attack the collective. It's like you, or your previous victims, I gather you was pushing them into some type of I won't just say anxiety. It's more like a volatile mind state. So it's like you was taunting, mocking, and projecting things to others. Or people who did this in the past anyway. Some of these people were seeing things that they couldn't explain. But it was funny at the time to listen to. Hilarious, in fact. Not funny now, is it? Just for the focus, my thank you. What they need to know. Yeah. Someone's magic isn't working. The Ten of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. Let me put that over there before I knock it over. Is somebody what's the word? You know, like when you get to a certain age and then like you lose your balance. What's the word for that? So it could be someone older, it could even be someone younger. But the point of the matter is, these are all the things that you was trying to conjure up. Let's just say that. So either you're falling over yourself, tripping over fresh air, falling down, dropping things, or things are falling on you, possibly. The world. So not only was you trying to use nefarious acts, verbal black magic, to distort somebody with Queen of Wands energy. So you've been trying to steal someone else's Ten of Pentacles. Well, that's what you do. But of course, there comes a time where you will not saying meet your match, but more so every dog has his day. Like you people thought you could do this forever. Like keep some type of toxic, abusive cycle continuing because obviously you gained from it. I hope you enjoyed the fun you got lying to people to turn people against others. But now your true colors are being shown. Yeah. The world is making sure of that. And I always say every action has a reaction. It's up to you what reaction you choose to receive. So either people can see exactly who you are or you're being called out. People are walking away from you. So for some of you, you may have got yourself into a little bit of debt. It's like you wrote checks, sorry. Your little karmic demonic fingers couldn't cash. This is why you're trying to, I don't know, I'm hearing seek out replacements. Replace what exactly? To replace your end of the deal you took? Or you just mad because yeah, look at that. Chariot with the 6 of Wands. Determination, charging forward, steamrolling. 6 of Wands. Oh, so I kind of get mostly like family members, people in the community. You probably are watching because that's what you do. You're watching in despair. Somebody's watching in awe. Somebody's watching inspirationally. And then you still got those dummies trying to copy everything we do. And it's like, I don't know what kind of blindness you have or selective amnesia. You really believe that people are not going to know the difference. People are not going to notice. You're just copying someone else. That's funny. You're angry at the success of others. That's what fuels your hatred, really. But now people can see that what's coming out of your mouth is not matching up with your energy or how you're displaying yourself. So you want to Or so you think. Because we can all be delusional. We can all be delusional, is what it is. So you got some people that believe that they can worm their way back to ride the collector's coattails. You even got some people that believe that they can manipulate their way back into your life to enact out their revenge. The question is, revenge for what? Because for I'm sitting, it's justice. Absolutely. And it's really funny that could be a cancer. It's really funny that people have this type of mind frame. So clearly, this tells me that these are people that have spent years avoiding accountability, always trying to deflect, manipulate, gaslight. You could call these people the expert on manipulation and gaslighting. And you do see that a lot in the older generation. This is why I say maturity definitely does not come with age. There are still the a certain percentage that do stand on honor, but then you've got a large percentage that don't. These are also the ones that hate being called out. It angers them. I feel a lot of misdirected rage, and it's purely because the shit you've been doing has been called out. But mind you, this is the same actions you've been doing. This is part of your MO. This is for some of you, this is literally part of your characteristics. It's funny how you like to project that onto others or whoever you're targeting. You would have thought that standing in your own authenticity, speaking your truth, that's a good thing, right? But for some people that like to shun it, here's why. Because it unravels the false narratives that you've formed your life around, basically, to the misery and the demise of others. And that is what you're getting karma for. Before it comes onto the collective, anyway. So it's literally like some of you people, wow. We could have done this to 10 or more people. So clearly, this are people that are older. Yeah. Funny that. Yeah, exactly. You tried to either. So a King of Pentacles in the reverse tried to pay or bribe to stop victims from getting justice. How's that working for you? Or not? Or I can take it as people are getting anybody you've harmed over the years, doesn't matter how long ago it is, you're being held accountable, spiritually held accountable. So that tells me you're under severe judgment. So that tells me you may have tried to bribe or pay your way out of prosecution, maybe physically and spiritually. But for what I'm gathering, this is something no amount of money could pay to make go away. It is what it is. But some of you, I'm going to say it again. The reason why they've been stalking you so relentlessly is because they've been trying to frame you for crimes they committed. Yeah. Give me one more, please, Spirit. And anybody else that they was involved with, yeah. I stop it. That's why you're angry. And I said this already. Anything and everything that you built on faulty grounds, that means the misfortune, the mistreatment, the pain and suffering, the demise of others, yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it left and right. Left and right, up and down, inside and out. Yeah, they really don't turn in your favor. So this is someone that was portrayed herself as like, how can I say, on top of the world? Like the world was their oyster. Whatever persona you managed to formulate on falsities, the pentacles you stole from others, that you used to, how can I say, enhance your little scam. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Deary, deary me. Yeah. So this is maybe just you're someone that also gives people fake advice. You'll give people bad advice. You do that deliberately. So this is someone that's not reciprocal, is what I'm gathering. It's someone that's extremely egotistical. Don't get me wrong, you can still have a female in King of Pentacles energy. That doesn't mean she's just a geezer bird. Do you understand? Rough around the edges. Very heavy handed. Very inflated ego. With a, how can I say, a huge sense of entitlement. You just assumed you could pay for anything. You could pay for anyone, or you could pay for anything, and you could pay to make things go away. I got news for you. Not this lifetime. Sorry. Somebody who, like, how can I say for instance you got like a group of friends. I know I'm getting like a group of narcs, demonic narcs. That's what I'm getting. Say for instance you got, whether it's your friend or associate, wherever the case may be, and say for instance they've entered into like some type of courtship. But when you meet this individual, you're very jealous because you've taken a liking to or you fancy them. And it angers you because your friend or your associate has this individual in their life. You are the jealous type that will formulate lies, even falsify some type of evidence to make the person that they're dating, that they really are into, look a certain way. You even lie and say, yeah, you've had some type of illicit encounter with them. That's the kind of person you are. I even see you going as far as doing shit like, whether you do it, you pay someone else to do it. making fake accounts to make it look as though this individual is like either an escort or prostitute doing OnlyFans. Something that is entirely the opposite of their true character. People like you need to be exposed. It is what it is. But the fact that people trusted your opinion and your advice, for the most part, they took your advice. So, yeah. You want to run away now, I bet. People are realizing that you are the saboteur. If the shoe fits, if the shoe fits, if the shoe fits. It's like you hate to see like loving courtships or even people that are on the same frequency, like they bounce off each other. You can see that they have multiple choices, options. You can see whatever they got growing. People like you don't like to see that. I don't know how many people you've done this to, but yeah, people are realizing. And the fact that they trusted you, yeah. I don't know if they may try formulate, if the community may formulate some type of street justice. I have no idea, but it's possible. So you already are hiding or not. Somebody's looking for you. They want answers. So it's clear to see that if they're ringing you, you're not answering your phone. You probably even turned your phone off. Worried about someone may, I don't know if there's certain people you may have shared locations with or in some type of like group chat so that they can see your whereabouts. Yeah, you've turned all that shit off. Is you worried? I'm not surprised. So that's what you like to do. You like to destroy genuine love proposals for your own gain. King of Sweet One is Knight of Cups. Love proposals with choices, options. Yeah. Something you did in haste. You didn't think about. You didn't think of. Oh. You didn't think about any repercussions. Again, it's the Knight in it. So, other than this narcissistic King of Pentacles in the reverse, every other individual on this, apart from the Queen of Wands in the upright, every other individual on this board is either like immature or of a younger age, like not as advanced as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And that's what you've been using to your advantage as well. It's like you're very. Oh. So you took your God-given gift and you used it for devilish demonic actions. That's what you did. Yeah. This is who you are. People are also coming to that realization. I'm seeing a lot of people having like a light bulb moment. Right place, right time. Because the time is now. Or somebody might say it is time. It's literally like, how can I say? People are realizing that most of your accomplishments come from the destruction of others. Someone's looking at like the pattern of things. So someone must be like having some type of deep reflection, or multiple people are having some type of deep reflection, whether they're doing it on their own or they're doing it together or they're corresponding in some way, shape, or form. So they're going over like timelines of certain events that involve you. You're the common denominator. I, damn, you're the common denominator. Knight of Swords. Something you did. You took quick, swift action. So you was acting out of your ego, maybe some type of lower level emotion is what I'm gathering. So it's where you didn't really think it through, and that was your downfall. hmm That was your downfall. It's literally like you're watching, hypothetically, it's literally like you're watching your empire, everything you've built, technically be destroyed or be taken from you. How can I say? Literally like everything's falling through your hands like sand. Like you can't keep hold of anything. As well as that, everything that could go bad is going bad. I just see someone frantic. Like say for instance, you get in your car and the catalytic converter just drops on the floor, or the exhaust pipe just drops on the floor, or you're driving somewhere and your tire blows out. Not one, but two, that kind of thing. Or you're so distracted you end up hitting into somebody. It's just like a progression of instances, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. So it's literally like you're in a state now where you're, I could say afraid, but you're concerned about touching anything else. It's just like everything you're touching is falling apart, decomposing. You may be even noticing, I don't know why I'm seeing this, things around you decaying really, really fast. So it could be food, it could be plants, and most of all, you kind of look haggard. So maybe you were someone that was, I don't know if he was using glamour magic or if you had like multiple side pieces, so you were siphoning feminine energy, is what I want to say. And now you're not really appealing. Mm-mm. Oh dear. Clarify the two of wands. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Told you. Judgment. Oh, I get it. So you're the type of person that it's supposed to be DL as well. I need to put that out too. But you like to excuse me. It's kind of like you like a challenge, so you kind of would target feminines that you, in your eyes, come across as like strong and powerful. That really gets you going in it. You're a bit of a sicko, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm actually seeing it. Like, I don't know if you view them as like it's like a challenge, and if you can't get them with your assets or the falsities you portray or the fabricated promises. You dip into other ways to tear this individual down. For some of you, when you can't get what you want, you try and take them out, don't you? You try to literally lay them to rest. And I don't mean like rest and recuperate and get back up. No. You literally try to lay them to rest. And you believe that this is your version of justice because you're a psycho. And our judgment's here for your ass. And anybody else connected to you. Any enablers. So that could tell me that the stress of what you're experiencing in your current reality could be taking a heavy impact on your health, your physical appearance, even your mind state. You're the type of person that will never tell the truth, but you portray yourself as a truthful, stand-up individual. I don't think you understand the meaning of that word, to be honest with you. But hey ho. It's like you think if you can't take someone out, yeah, you will pay to have things done to others. In your mind, it's like, oh, I'm gonna take you down a peg or two, or take you off your high horse, kind of thing. And then you want to ride in like the knight in shining armor to save the day. I don't know if that's a role that you like to play. But if these people have, or for some reason, I don't know how they've come into contact, whether if it's they know each other or if it's like in a business sense. So they may work in the same building or in the same vicinity for their paths to cross. Maybe they're sharing their experiences and it's resonating with other people. Do you understand? And then they get to talking, but they all mention the same individual. Yeah. So it's like a, what do you call it? It's like a power play. That makes you feel powerful. So this is someone, so you must have if you are a man, you must have a real deep-seated hatred for females. But you just disguise it very, very well. This is why you like to bounce between individuals. I'm literally seeing someone that has this attitude, like they will make whatever feminine they're with at the time believe that they're the only one. But this is someone that likes to keep people in rotation. You can't stay one place for too long. Whether that be in the town you live or in other states, other countries, whatever the case may be. And you also like to especially if someone is like on the way up or has more potential than you possess, because clearly you never had any potential because you chose to do things the nefarious way. So it is what it is. It's like you don't want anybody to reach your level or even surpass you. So you also see individuals as a threat as well. Yeah, look at that. Five of Swords. So then whatever you've, yeah, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Swords. Five of Swords is deceit and hidden agenda. Hmm. So you could be someone that's or possibly you even make it like you have more than what you actually have. For some, maybe this is even like an individual that got his wealth through scamming and stealing. But you target a specific caliber of feminines, especially feminines in a certain position as well. So you're technically like a demonic stalker. So basically, you've been accumulating whatever wealth you've had through lying, scamming, stealing, probably even marrying people for money. Maybe even putting life insurance on them and taking them out or making them sick so that they can't look after themselves. So that when they do pass, it's made to look like natural causes. Mm. Yeah, you're a real piece of work, ain't you? You're somebody that's forever. If you hate to see people in new relationships that's genuine, or this is what you do. After you've destroyed the previous one or tore them down, you bounce to the next one, bounce to the next one. It's literally like, people have all the, not so much accolades, but all the qualities that you don't have, but you may portray you have. These are the kind of people you target. Yeah. Make them believe that they're the individual of your dreams. They've been wishing for you. They're going to move forward together. So you make plans that you never fulfill. That was never your intention. Your intention was never to fulfill anything. It was just to lie about it really, really good so they believe you. Let their guard down and leave their self open and vulnerable. Wow. Disgusting. This is why it's so easy for you to bounce to the next. Because you never had any genuine love in the first place. You see every relationship like a business transaction. Literally. So you're weighing up whether it be in the background or with others. So there may be like a group of you that do this. Then you may like group up every now and again to sit down and conversate about your conquest or the shit you've been getting up to. I can literally see like whoever these narcissistic people are, is like they're in competition with each other. Do you understand? Who can have the most bodies? Do you know what I mean? Who can target the most? Who can scam the most? And then don't even get me started on the elaborate stories. I can only imagine. Oh dear. But you never expected karma to come knocking, did you? Hmm. Seven of Swords. Yeah. So this is like once you've got what you've needed, got what you wanted, that's when you plan the discard and abandonment stages. So this is something you do to everybody. Maybe that's been done to you. Hmm. That's one for the books, isn't it? So this is someone that others are the silver tongued devil, gift of the gab. But instead of using it in a righteous way, do you understand, to uplift others in the right way, they use it for demonic needs. That's exactly what they did. And then they would sit back and wait to get the good news. Yeah, that person's gone crazy, so yeah, that rich you pay for has worked. Or whatever illness you perpetrated on, or if they had an illness and you just exacerbate the situation, or possibly even pass on shit you had and then took their energy. I mean, like he was a brand new person. But this is someone that used the same MO. People's picking up on that. You say the same thing about everybody. If they say, "Oh, what happened to you and so and so?" Oh, yeah, yeah. That person was crazy. You know, they tried to kill me. You know, they tried to set me up. But it's always the same story repetitively. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. And people's putting two and two together. And it does make for uh, 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 uh. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah. You're a backstabber. It's like you love to leave people either 6 feet under or as damaged as possible. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you're a real piece of work. And now your time has come. Yeah. That's like kill, steal, and destroy. Or however it's order it goes in. So whether it is that you attack their finances or get them to, I don't know, invest in something that you know is a scam because you've created it. Do you understand? Excuse me. To make people lose everything they have, to then put them in that second place, and then they're easier to puppet. Sick. Be an individual that you get enjoyment and satisfaction out sticking the knife in. Ooh, I can only imagine the karmic retribution over your head. Probably experiencing already. Hopefully you are. Hopefully you are. And anybody else involved. Yeah, this is what you do to have multiple new beginnings. But then you want to lie to the people around you or the community and make out as though you're some type of success. Never that. Yeah. This is something that you've worked hard to perfect. Is what I will say. Mm-hmm. Maybe there's a team of you, men and women. She would have your Jezebels in the group, your side pieces, your mistresses, possibly even people you've married. Probably more than one as well, with individuals like you. Let me get some confirmations on this message, Spirit, please, and thank you. Let me get some confirmations on this message. Get some confirmations on this message. Can we get some shares in the live, please, and thank you. It's not much to ask for, is it? But yeah, some real. Wow. Devils on earth. A group of devils on earth. Collect, some of you people are your actual family members too. Let's make that very clear. So think about it. Think about these family members that all of a sudden just came into money conveniently after someone passed away. Think about the same family members that may have boasted and bragging about, oh, I've been on this expensive holiday 5 times this year, you know? Or I traveled to 4 countries in 4 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Things like that. Where are they getting the funds from? Some of them, they may have a business or they may have multiple businesses, but the math ain't mathing. Some of you maybe have visited these establishments. You understand? Confirm this spread, please, Spirit. What's more collective need to know? Please and thank you. Confirm this spread, please, Spirit. Oh. Yeah. So. Ooh. Excuse me. Somebody's either blocked, restricted, I don't know, being cut off, maybe even under investigation. Maybe you're going through court. Whatever it is, it's like that big bravado, that determination, that ego. Yeah, it's been deflated. That drive you had for all these things you was doing, believing you was justified. Yeah, it's in the reverse. So either your whole existence is blocked or you're in some type of spiritual jail. The Green Reaper's coming to collect. For some of you, death's knocking at your door, so you may be sick. You may be trying to hide some type of sickness. Or maybe you've been exposed and you want to back out now or pretend as though you didn't play the parts you did. Why stop now? Huh? Why stop now? Why the sudden change of heart? Ooh. Your wishes are not being fulfilled. And our survey says, yeah. Or I can see it as everything you obtained, everything you wished for with what you was doing nefariously. It's been removed from your existence. So maybe now you're the one that's in a sunken place. This is someone that has the potential to be an emperor in the upright. Yeah. This is someone that portrays themselves as a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But behind the scenes, you're a monster. That's what I'm getting. Behind the scenes, you are a monster. Collective. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Maybe you have many penalties. So, if you do get reincarnated, you will be reincarnated into poverty. And I have to live out poverty. Shit. So this is someone that's not aligned with the universe then. This is someone that went against, either you went against universal law, or how can I say, you reject things all universal, or you don't adhere to universal law. Because it kind of came out on the fence. I'm kind of seeing it is in the reverse. Wow. So this is someone that who believes that they're above the law, they make their own laws, so you clearly don't believe in the creator. Or maybe you think you are the creator. There are people like you around. A lot of them do just come disguised as family, friends, lovers, siblings. Yeah, so your real issue is, oh, so you like to keep feminines beneath you. Ooh. Although you may have feminine or Jezebels in your little, what do you call it, your little cult or coven, you don't see them as no kind of value. So this is like, basically you see them as like beneath you. But make it make sense, because didn't you come from a female? So this is kind of like someone that may have had like a bad relationship with their mother, or didn't get the things they wanted. Some of you didn't get the love that you believed you should have had. You may have even been in the black sheep, it is what it is, but you chose to use that as an excuse to turn bitter, resentful, or hateful. Because Queen of Cups in the upright, or maybe that's who you target. You target women in Queen of Cups energy. And if that is the case, you deserve everything you're getting. Everything you're getting. I'm not saying it's right, but I'd understand if it was Queen of Cups in the reverse. Do you understand? Because that's someone that's not loving, that's someone that's not caring, that's someone that deliberately causes people heartache. That's more like the person you are. But you deliberately target people of good standing, people with a pure heart, pure intentions. That's who you target. You deserve everything you get. And then anybody else you're involved with? Oh yeah. 118, 118. We're calling you number 2, boo boo. It's like you, considering you see feminine energy as like the weaker species, everything you've done, everything you've enacted out, to me is a personification of weakness. So make it make sense. And it's so funny because you know something. They say birds prefer to flock together, yeah, but I get the strong sense that there are. I actually seen that, I don't know why it came up my For You page, where they said that there's some type of online forum of thousands of men that talk about doing these exact same things. Isn't that crazy? And that's one thing that they share in common. So no one's exempt from their attacks, basically. Even people they're married to. It's disgusting. May these type of energies never be allowed anywhere near my auric field. Please and thank you. This is diabolical, collective. And you mess with your mind. So if that's the first thing you attack that this tells me, is because you're weak-minded. You're weak-minded, you're weak-willed, and you're spiritually weak. That's what that tells me. So then what you do to counteract that and make yourself feel better is to project it onto the person you're targeting. It's like a perverse, twisted way of your version of self-entitled justice. Like you feel like you have the right to perpetrate these crimes on innocent beings. Bitch, you don't. You absolutely do not. It's like, yeah. This is someone that has no light in them at all. This is someone that's deep in the darkness. You love the darkness, don't you? Oh, you've become accustomed. So, collective, this is someone, if you're around these people, this is someone that's never going to change. They will just reinvent better lies to convince people. You've made yourself very comfortable in your darkness. Again, you've mastered the art of deceiving others. And what's the easiest way to do that, collective? Is by mirroring people. Pretending you share the same values, pretending you have the same goals, pretending you have all these things in common, pretending like you've been through the same thing. It's all a lie. All a lie. Because for some of these people, I'll be honest with you, they're more in love with the same people that they're grouped up with. Let me just say that. They're more in love with the same sex. Period. That's why they're mad. It's like they're too ashamed and embarrassed to be their authentic self. And that's quite sad. Regardless of the situation, that's not an excuse to do the shit you did. Even the females in your group that you've misled, they know. So that's to me, that's just like low standard, low level. This is why people like that shouldn't even be on this planet with us. I'm being honest. It's people like that that keep this frequency or keep this type of demonic frequency at an all-time low. People like this. So it's literally like you get abused and berated by these male figures, but you choose to stay there, first of all, so you're as dumb as shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Second of all, you're the same people that would then go out into society and play victim to deceive other people, only to feed off of them too. Is it like a thing where you just want to turn everybody demonic, low level? Or is it like you're stacking up, what's the word? A hit list of sacrificial lambs? Wow. So, but either way, these are people, men and women, I don't care. They have no light in them whatsoever. They get their light from other people. That's a fact. They get their light from other people. They have zero. Listen, minus zero, below zero, below zero. Wow. And you have the audacity to play victim. How dare you? I also think that you're the kind of people that wherever you pillow talk with these DL narcs, whatever information you get, you then want to steal other people's story just to garner sympathy. You need help. Some serious help. You need to take a real good look at yourself. These are just herbs, by the way. Not gonna lie, it don't taste the best, but yeah, you just kind of like got to detach from the taste. If you think about the taste, you're not gonna drink it. But yeah. So if some of these people they work with are actually their other half, spouse, however which way they want to title it, these are people that are or have been good at faking and playing, oh, like they're this happy home, white picket fence, 2.4 children, cat and dog. Lies. Because then you only have these children as an extension of an energy source for you. And God forbid if you're having these kids so that you can just sacrifice them for financial gain. Yeah. You need to be under the jail at this point. Literally under the jail. Yeah. So basically those of us that have gone through the wars, so to speak, and kind of earned your own spiritual rank. I'm talking about my collective, not these demonic individuals. Let's put them to the left, to the left. Oh, these karmics can stay to the left. No joke. What is it now? Attack of the temperance energy, or you like to get women on the way up to those spiritual rankings, so to speak. Because you know what comes with those spiritual rankings. It has them in alignment or opens them up to their own Ace of Pentacles. So if you was duped by some of these demonic feminines, that's on you. That's on you. So really and truly, is that why you're really mad? Because of, let me just say, the body you was born in. Is it because we have like, and once we ascend to a certain level, we have something in us that you only dream about being able to possess? So this is clearly people that have, I wouldn't say done their homework. They obviously found out little gems and little secrets of the universe. So this kind of goes deeper than these people then. Yeah, I did take up, but maybe they actually work for certain organizations. Let's just say that. There's people higher up than them. That probably explains why these people, it's taken long for these people to be held accountable, brought to justice, which is disgusting. This is something you need to take up with the creator. That's like saying you hate the ones that are, let me just say, creator special, is what I want to say. But I know you have to word it a certain way. So I kind of get like you like to test certain individuals, keep around them, but you creep in the shadows. You're not very forthcoming. You do a lot of very underhanded, dirty things, is what I want to say. You need to repent and go back to Jesus. That's what you need to do. It is what it is. You need to repent and go back to Jesus. Collective. Yeah. It's like there's no logic with you people. You run out of ego and like an inflated sense of, I would call it entitled control. But the funny thing is, you really want to have full control over the divine feminine energy, and you can't. You can't. But you only want control for your own nefarious reasons. It's not like you want to reciprocate the energy. You just want to bleed them, and take everything. I know it just seem like if you could, you would have people in a warehouse hung upside down. Do you understand? With a cord attached to them, literally. I wouldn't be surprised if that is happening in some places. God forbid. And if there is, I call judgment, righteous judgment. For some of you, this is also why they are very perverse. Why they like the younger ages. I have to say the adolescence. Because of the purity of their energy. Oh, damn. Told you. It's a bunch of you. A bunch of you. Maybe even more than I can't even put a number on a bunch. This is why you're trying to destroy the next generation, yeah? So you in the reverse, I don't know why you would be, because it makes no sense, yeah? So you're waiting for some type of happy news. What might that be by chance? What happy news could really you be waiting for? Maybe the rituals you was doing is working? No. It's coming back to you. One by one, two by two. Or was it a thing where, like I said, you like to set up others to then walk in their forward movement or walk in their path? You can't do that no more, can you? Because you're under judgment. Or you're under some type of spiritual restriction. So all you really got is this and spine. So those of you that put your money together to pay for whatever it was, yeah. So if you took equity out of properties that you obtained fraudulently, it is what it is. You're about to lose it all. All of it. The first should be last, and the last should be is first. Yeah. Or maybe you've done this to certain people. 'Cause I'm seeing this as like one of two ways. Maybe you've done certain things to people where you never expected them to recover. Not only do you not expect them to recover, I sense that a lot more people are sharing their truth, which is bringing this full steam ahead, is what I'm getting. So I won't be surprised if the Eight of Wands came out after this. So that's like saying 10-10 completion. You can't do this shit no more. But what I'm getting is you've been doing this to have some type of new beginning or some type of come up. It's funny how the Ten of Swords come out with the Ten of Cups. Don't play with me. I said what I said. And we all know that blue is verbal, is your throat chakra. Orange is your sacra. So that's your sexual energy. Because yellow is your no, sorry. Sacral is shit. I forget. I've got it mixed up. Sacral is sacral's orange, isn't it? Because yellow is up here. Let me just check. I know you get the colors muddled up sometimes. It is what it is. It is what it is, collective. I know exactly what I want to say. Solar plex, that's it. Alright, although these do this to children. Your reckless lifestyles come out to haunt you. Blue orange there as well. Two of Swords with the Queen of Cups, blue and orange. Ten of Swords with the Ten of Cups, blue and orange. So Nine of Cups in the reverse. So that tells you you're no longer able to do what you was doing before, whether that was you were siphoning other people's sexual energy, whether that was consensual or by force. But for the most part, for most of you, you know it's by force because you know what you was doing under the guise of darkness. And then you sit back, wait for the good news, but also where you're trying to swap out energy because your energy is demonic, is dirty, is nasty, it's infected. Then want to watch whoever you try to swap it out with. That's your good news, isn't it? When you think you're visually watching someone else's life declining, you got like a checklist. Yeah? So when it's not happening, what does that tell you? It's come right back at you. I just heard this song. I don't even know the words of the song. Something. I swear it's gonna come back at you like a boomerang. I've never heard this tune before. I don't know why I'm thinking of the words. Knock you off your feet. Why am I telling a song that I've never heard of before? That's weird. Maybe there's relevance to it. This is why the world is here, isn't it? In the reverse. So it's literally like everything you've been doing is now coming back to you. Literally. This is why you're trying to like duck and dodge. This is why you're trying to like reattach to other people, especially those of us collective that have cut the cords. Do you understand? So be mindful of people trying to spin the block. Oh, collective, what did I say to you? Did I not say to you, yeah? We will confirm it when the 8 of Wands come out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this shit is coming in fast. Someone's getting a spiritual ass kicking. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, collective. There's a lot of us out here sharing enlightenment, speaking our truth, like just inspiring others, like, or giving others the strength just through our own testimony. Do you know what I mean? To get up and fight. Do you understand? Don't just sit there and accept it, because 9 times out of 10, it's the same people closest to you that have put you in that position. I promise you. And I've been saying this for a long time. I seen it growing up, but I didn't understand what it was. Because I knew it just didn't make any sense. Do you understand? And when you asked it, the worst thing about it is when your own elders, your own family members, they've been lying to us our whole lives, collective. I promise you, they've been lying. Because it's funny how they all say the same thing. It's funny how all the people that are not here, especially people you grew up with, I'm not talking about the elders, I'm talking about people that should still be living and thriving in life, that died too young. Tell me why their passes was literally all similar. Too similar. That's not a coincidence. That's a pandemic of this type of behavior. I kid you not. Look at that. King of Swords in the reverse. What does that tell you? People that abuse their power, corruption, dirty cops, everything. Corrupt judges, corrupt solicitors, doctors even, teachers, listen, nobody's off the hook at this point. Nobody's off the hook, collective. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. They'll no longer get able to gain success for what they're doing to others. Yeah, I told you. What I said to you, innit? This will confirm it if the 8 of Wands comes out. And what happens? The 8 of Wands comes out. But I just like it when I'm spot on. I like the confirmation. But anyway, yeah, it's just sad. And that's why a lot of us are doing this for our fallen soldiers. Because we know they should be here rightfully. But the same wicked, evil adult figures that was bitter, jealous, and hateful, like we owed them something. We didn't ask to be born. Remember that. But we also didn't deserve to be abused for our childhood. Point blank, period. A lot of us have to bear the brunt of our parents' mistakes and shit they choose to do. That's because they was projecting that shit onto us. Some of you was just literally a punching bag, a scapegoat. And they still expect us to be in our big ass Graken ages, the ones that made it to this age, let me just say that much too, and we're supposed to stay silent. Are you crazy? So clearly these people don't want things to change. They want to keep their fake, fraudulent, put together image. Because they know once the truth is exposed, people can go back to timelines and put pieces together. Do you understand? This is why they got to deem you crazy. How are we crazy when we can articulate ourselves the way we are? So we know you've been doing spell work on our throat chakra. We know you've been doing dumb shit to make us come up with weird things. That shit ain't working. Because no matter how strong you think you are, hiding behind the scenes, hiding in the shadows, personification or weakness. We're built from a different cloth. Not only that, we were forced in the fire. You wasn't. You chose to accept. Some of you even decided to turn into the abusers that was abusing you too. That's on you. You can't put that shit on us. Sorry. Sorry. No, you can't do this shit no more. And that includes these corrupt officials. Worse is still the corrupt officials. But I've forgotten that I read somewhere, and it's so funny. The only thinking it says, oh, that the police are here to protect and serve. Not civilians. Nah, not civilians. They're here to protect and serve the corporations. Imagine that. This explains why, like, whenever you report certain crimes, they don't do shit. Especially for people of color. Do you understand? And then on top of that, you people have the audacity to hate us. How dare you? Yeah. So whatever changes you're looking to accomplish or changes, whether it was good or bad, it's not, you're not getting it. Some of you is attacking other people so that they can have bad changes. Bits to you getting those bad changes. How about that? You're having the same changes you want for other people because you're wicked. You hate the fact of, yeah, the energy we possess is one thing. But then that's your choice to stay in that toxic ways. That's your choice. With or without money, we're still the same. That's what you really hate, innit? Of course we can, like, you need money to survive. It is what it is, but there's a difference between wanting to make yourself financially stable and making money your God. Do you understand? She would do anything. Nothing's off limits, but yet you won't tell people that. Yeah, you're being exposed. But yet you want to tar us with the same brush and act as though we will do the exact. So for some of you, you've actually said that, so that's defamation. First of all, do you understand? And you've got to formulate or fabricate some type of false evidence to make it look as though we're doing the exact same things that is your MO. That you're known for, in fact. And you don't like the fact of we're getting out of the mud. And even still then, we're getting out of the mud, and you people still want to covertly attack us. How weak and cowardly is that? This is why I think you stole. I think you built off of stolen shit. You're losing it. It is what it is. Nobody cares. You never thought we'd get this far, huh? Queen of Mon. I get from this, a lot of you, put it this way, you possess all the arcanas. But what I'm trying to say to you is, the person you may have been years ago that you've had to heal from, some of us are still healing. We're not the same person we are today. And it's funny how the same people that do the same strategic tactics to tear down someone else, it's the same thing, isn't it? You put down, run someone down, say, oh, you're never gonna amount to nothing, try and restrict everything from their existence that they would need to thrive. And bitch, we still thrived. Stole what was left to us from past of our loved ones, and we still thrived. And you spent all that shit, all that money trying to do this. Where did it get you? Nowhere fast. You got you exposed. That's where it got you. Yeah. Oh, so now you don't want to fight no more. Confirmation again. I mean, this is the second time this has come out now. Ace of Swords. And the Five of Wands in the reverse. So it's either people are seeing that that's what you was doing to cause conflict, to deflect from your true actions and your true intentions, or whatever Richard you was doing to try and get the collective to be in like combative energy, very reactive. And then if we did, we'd have a right to, considering the abuse we've had to endure from you individuals. Come on now. And then the fact that you took what you stole to pay others to do so. That's crazy work. You do not know. That is the personification of madness. Yeah. You're just not to refuse to carry your burdens. Your burdens is your burdens, boo boo. I've got nothing to do with the collective. Sorry. Yeah. No matter what you did to attack my collective, we still found a way through. It's literally like you tried to box people in, hoping that they would be left in like despair, lose their mind. And then it would just make it easier for you to have them like institutionalized or have them poisoned in some way, shape, or form. Again, you couldn't silence them. Literally, all the aces are on the table now. Mm-hmm. And the fact that we grew to love ourselves unconditionally, that's something you lot are yet to incorporate into your own life. But you'd rather love items and other people's assets, pocket watchers. That's what you are. Yeah. So to this little online crew, whatever platform you're working with or whatever software you're working with, to like steal from people online. Do you understand? Alter their views. Yeah, we're still moving forward. And that's what I like to see. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are speaking upon some of us just speaking upon instances or experiences or events, whatever it happened to or you witnessed it, that is resonating with other people. Literally. So that can't be a coincidence. So that tells you that this is something that is done globally. And that's something that we didn't really expect, but yeah, it is what it is. It can't be a coincidence that similar things are happening all across the globe. Funny that, isn't it? But yet you wanna label us crazy. To those corrupt lawyers, to those corrupt judges that was allowing falsified liquor records, falsified documents. Nah. The whole system needs to be rewritten. Oh, damn. Time's flying. I gotta go. I gotta go. Somebody's mad. I knew that was gonna come out again. Why they're really mad, collective, is the fact of, especially these demonic family members. Let's be clear. They're just mad because, yeah, you didn't allow what they was doing to break you. Excuse me, the smear campaign, humiliation rituals, the lies, the slander, the invasion of privacy. So some of you from revenge porn. That is mad that you're still moving forward. And the fact that you're not bitter is why you're blessed. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, while you're moving forward, they're not able to complete anything because of the actions they took. So that's like saying, well, whilst we're moving forward, they're having to relearn lessons that they should have learned probably a few decades ago, I'm being honest with you. But it is what it is. Better late than never, innit? So for some of them, they're being forced into the dark night of the soul, which they try to run for. But don't get it twisted. Whether it be in a distant horizons, some of these individuals, some way, shape, or form, will try and attempt some type of comeback, reconciliation. Keep it moving. What's done is done. You have to remember, yeah, they're still tied to what they did. They're bound by whatever deals they made. No getting out of it. No getting out of it. Especially the family members that put you up for sacrifice. They sacrifice other family members. So they're getting it both ends. They're getting it for the ones they took out for money, as well as judgment. Rightly so. I don't see anybody else more deserving than those people. It is what it is. Yeah, let me get that. I'm not doing for age, actually. Animal spirit. Yeah, because their magic isn't working no more. That's why they're really mad. Well, actually, tell I scratch that. Their magic is working, just not on the collective. It's working on them. And they're probably adamant, oh, the collective is doing this. We ain't doing nothing. But surviving, living, and thriving. Something that they try to take away from you. But they don't have that authority. They never even had that right at all. It's why they had to lie, cheat, and steal, make dirty deals with darker forces. Especially those incestuous family members. Yeah, I said it. Put that in your AI stream and suck it up. Right, where's that? Oh, there it is. Let me get some animal spirits, guys. Okay? Get some animal spirit. Okay? But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? And the mad thing about it is, you got some people out there, yeah, as wicked as they are. Their demise is imminent. The ancestors waiting for them. That's a fact. And I'll tell you why. Because some of these people, collective, some of these people tortured their own elders before they took them out. You hear me? Some of these people tortured their own elders and found it funny. I promise you, you're going to pay for that too. And that's what you're reading, man, because my collective is speaking up. Because some of you were so bold and brash. You boast about it like it was funny. So I don't know what other family members is sick and twisted like that would have found that funny or amusing or even acceptable. We don't. And we never would. Oh, look at that. Split the deck, cosmic egg, and I'm just gonna give you two. So I usually I would do four in it, but yeah, because there's something I got to do. So time is of the essence, guys. Time is of the essence. So we got a spirit card and a water card. It kind of makes you think about fishy offers, or be concerned about other people trying to come around now and making you an offer. They still want you to how can I say it? Say for instance you got like I don't know, 4 propositions, yeah? One of those is false. But that's what they don't want you to see or know. Hoping that you'll fall for it. But your mind doesn't think like these people's. So they're worried. So they're going to try and make it look as normal and as realistic as possible. Yeah. These are these restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. These people are lost. That's these people. That's these karmic ass people. That we know are hiding in the chat. That's what they do. That's what they do, collective. They just hide in the chat. All right, let us see. When you're in balance, you're adaptable and you travel well. When you're out of balance, you're distracted. You're always changing your mind. To bring it to balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. Right, for this one, the fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to wariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intention. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. Put out where it fits, but if you don't, let it float. Cosmic egg. Oh, there's 3. There's a cosmic egg, a black egg, cosmic egg. Collective. Give yourself a pat on the back. It says completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort, grace, we experience self-realization, a sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others, even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness. Its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. And this is your seventh chakra, the cosmic egg. Ooh, ascension. Do you know what it says? It says it's the seventh chakra and it's the subtle essence resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head called the, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Sahasrara. So Sarara. Huh? Sahasrara. Sahasrara. I don't even know if that's even right, but anyway. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel the energy from the base of the spine upwards towards the Sahasrara. Each of the six lower chakras plays an important role along with the journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Those that feel it know it. So if that's what you've ever had an experience, then you know what it is. That's what I will say. You know what it is. Money, anybody in a comic world. Money. All the things I could do if I had my own money. What they stole from me. Yeah, hilarious. So yes, collective. I need to keep a check on the time because I always seem to do that. So then when I come and hear that time flies, it's literally I don't understand. It's weird. So everybody, those that know, innit? There's not really much you need to say about that, but yeah. Not really much you need to say about that. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. See, I've literally got 10 minutes because I have to come off because I have to make a important call that I can't miss. Do you know what I mean?